back, esports fans, ESL India Premiership Masters League. I am Pann1k and I am with
Xensei. Hi.
Yes, this is a game of Net Central, Game Central, Ncgc from Mindanao, from Davao, yeah, mainly, and the Council from Bangladesh. Wow, this is gonna be an amazing Dota 2 game, since, as you said earlier, the Council went 4th place last season.
Last
right?
year during the ESL same event sponsored by Omen, they went 4th if I'm not mistaken, and it's gonna be a pretty good game. We hope that it's gonna be a pretty good game.
Yeah. Especially these guys are especially well trained, since they are pro gamers. So we'll expect some amazing Dota 2 action here in this game. And hello guys, to those of you who are watching the game or watching right now at Twitch, share, or at YouTube, share with your friends and watch the game with us as we uncover what lies ahead in this bout between Net Central, Game Central versus the Council. Whoa.
Yeah.
What an amazing picking right now for Ncgc. We got the Maiden and the Clockwork.
And of course we have the Bloodseeker here. Practically, if I'm not mistaken, Bloodseeker will be practically in the middle, unless someone would be picked to counter. But currently in the metas, they use Bloodseeker in the middle to give him the chance to gain levels right away. Of course, be able to get last hits quite easily, item up first and foremost, so that by 6 minutes or even as early as 4 minutes, he could just go around and just roam, even if he's from the middle, and somebody would take his place. Most probably the off lane would be taking the place in the mid lane, so the off lane could also buff up and item up.
Yeah, it depends on their playstyle, if they're gonna be countered by the Council with the Ancient Apparition, Earth Shaker, and Kunkka. Oh, this Ancient Apparition is kind of good if the Clockwork misses, or if he's gonna be trapped inside the cogs. Well, mainly.
Practically, this disruption is the key here for the Council. As you can see, Apparition would be disrupting the healing process as well as the speed, as the ultimate would be hitting them, the enemy. Of course, Earthshaker would be a very excellent right in your face wham bam, and just slamming everyone else with a stun, another stun, and of course the Echo Slam, which would decimate big clashes. As for Kunkka, he is also a pesky hero. The X marks the spot, would also be disrupting the game flow of anyone who would be caught in the crosshairs of Kunkka. And of course, Sven would be the expected hitter as well as the most probably tank. So we'll be expecting Sven right now would be might be in a safe lane. We're still not sure, depending on the 5th pick. As for the Ncgc team, well, Crystal Maiden, of course, that's +5. So pure support. Clockwork right now could be an off lane or maybe another roamer or +4. It depends on the role that he would be playing. Bloodseeker, practically, the mid laner, and we'll be waiting for the 4th and 5th pick until we could determine most probably where they would be laning up.
Yeah, kind of, because Bloodseeker can go safe lane or can go up lane mainly. Can go at the mid lane mainly, but the Fisher is a good setup for the Torrent and the Ice Blast. Oh, the Sven can, if he has the early dagger, they will have the upper hand, mainly in pickups and clashes. But let's see, since Sven is an item dependent hero, and we got the Crystal Maiden and the Clockwork as the support for Ncgc, this guy might have a hard time laning in this game.
Because here in the Council as well, it's a pretty determined lineup. You have Ancient and the Earth Shaker practically going to be the +4 and 5. Kunkka, knowing his game style and build, would be off laner. Sven would be safe laner. It could go either way. Kunkka could be in the middle, unless we could determine the 5th pick. As for the Ncgc with Clinks here, we could have a switch on the lanes. It depends on who would be the fifth pick. Right now we only have Bloodseeker here as the main hard carry for them, but yeah, unlike the council, they have Sven. That's pretty sure that he is going to be the item carrier here, and the basher for everyone else. Kunkka would be the roamer and most probably be the pesky one going around and just disrupting lanes. Ncgc has a practically more flexible build here, but technically they're a little bit on the squishier side, but with the much more burst damage. So it's like a glass cannon or cookie cutter. It depends if they could be able to suppress the council, because right now we have Sven, we have Kunkka, both as they are itemed up. Well, even if with Kunkka as a little bit more squishy than Sven, but then Sven has this skill that increases the buffs of the heroes during clashes, so practically everyone would be a little bit tougher. And yeah, another tanky hero here, Ursa, practically a tank, so that's gonna be most probably a safe or a mid lane. It depends now on how they would be going inside the game.
Yeah, 3 heavy heroes for the council. We got Kunkka, Sven, and the Ursa. And as you said earlier, we got the mobility lineup here with Klinks, Bloodseeker, and Crystal Maiden, mainly with the Clockwork. And we got a good support with the winner Wyvern. I think this Klinks will go carry, or this Bloodseeker will go to the offlane, or this kind of complex picking for Ncgc, but let's see what they are gonna give us.
5 seconds
What is good about this Ncgc lineup is, well, except for Crystal Maiden, the others are quite flexible. I mean, Winter Wyvern is a very burst damage type of hero, and it will serve them good, especially during clashes that curse. Going for the squishy ones, and we have all 3 tanky heroes for like Kunkka, Sven, and Ursa just banging away on the hapless victim. So it's gonna be a fun and enjoyable sight. Well, for Ncgc, if that could happen, if it connects. However, if it does not, then Ursa's rampage would be just right about the corner.
Yes, and this is the game between the council and Ncgc.
So Team Philippines versus Team Bangladesh. So let's see what happens.
Let's see what's gonna happen. Nice last pick by the Ncgc team with the winner Wyvern mainly, since these guys are pretty heavy in terms of damage if this goes mid game.
So practically Ncgc is more accustomed for early and mid game with their heroes, while mid game, well, practically early, mid, and late for the council. But we'll see who has a better skill set or faster hands, faster fingers, how they could be able to choreograph their clashes. And we could just see now that they are incorporating a 3-1-1 style, so they would be suppressing the off lane of Ncgc, giving much more item build and, well, practically XP gain for the mid lane and their off lane. So I think the off lane here is Earthshaker. I think there he is. So for the council, Earthshaker will be buffing up, iteming up for that immediate
dagger.
Dagger. That's very crucial for their setup. Well, as well as Ursa. So it's quite
different. Here we go with the battery assault. Irene is just barraging the battery assault. Stand-in animal feet. Reina. Irene, no, cold feet. Got snapped, got stunned. Oh, and there we go with the first blood by Polaris. Nice move.
Beefy attack and very, very risky, but it paid well. A battle CM on the loose here.
Oh, I thought he dodged the torrent, but he didn't get away with it. So there you go. An even kill coming from both. There you go. Another battery assault coming in from Irene. He just wants to go in, just dealing damage on their HP. And meanwhile, Nico is gonna go at the mid lane against the Ursa. Whoa, this is a good idea.
Yeah, practically Nico having that burst damage, as well as being able to just avoid and have an escape, if ever, with the skeleton walk. That could serve him well. Well, not unless he is ganked by maybe one of the roamers or just double teamed there in the mid lane.
Yeah, that's a good idea. If the Bloodseeker went at the mid lane, it's gonna be a big trouble for the Bloodseeker of Ncgc. We got SPG. Well,
I'm just concerned why the council is not pulling as they should be doing. Practically the experience gain for the council is really slow now because there are 3 there. Any experience would be divided among the 3 and it would not serve them really good. And the creep pulls are not being utilized. So practically 3 of them just experiencing up a little bit slower than the 2.
And there we go with the winner Wyvern just right there. Just helping them gank. Irene with the battery assault once again. Oh, Hogs in. Depths, DC Depths, but low on damage. That was just to scare them off.
Yeah, it could have gone the other way if they were able to cog in a much squishier hero. Practically the Kunkai was almost out of life.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
there was a kill.
And we got a solo kill at the bottom lane with SPG. The Bloodseeker with, well, gold exchange 227.
Yeah, he just handed the death onto Earthshaker there. Maybe a wrong pull or a wrong skill brought him down.
Yeah. And as we were focusing on this aggressive tri lane and safe tri lane at the top, in the north side, we got a solo kill from the Bloodseeker at the bottom lane.
What's good about Bloodseeker, why practically in games he's chosen much because, or picked much because he has this manner of staying on the lane. Of course, with the skill that he has, he could just gain HP with last hits.
Yeah, and look at the level gap. SPG now level 4 with a kill earlier in the game. So it's quite good, quite fast.
As you can see there, SPG, yeah, Bloodseeker having the life HP gain right away with last hits. And mind you, the skill there is free. There's no mana cost.
SPG? Oh, got away with it. Low HP Fisher.
The taunt of the Fisher then.
But SPG was just kiting. Meanwhile, the middle lane, Nico, slowed down by the CM. And there we go with the micro, with the kiting.
That was
down goes the Ursa.
Yeah, that was a very greedy move there on the Ursa. He already knew there were already 2 behind. Even if he did manage to get Nico there, he would just be dying anyway, so it wouldn't be much of a good deal, especially that it would stop them from XP gains for about a few seconds, so it wouldn't really be much of an advantage. So I didn't understand why he had to just push it, and he didn't get Nico in turn.
Yeah, that was way too greedy from the Ursa. And we are gonna go get back in the game after this.
Yeah, we didn't expect that. Anyway, we apologize for that.
What was that? And that got me shook.
That was God mode happening.
Yes, sir. And there we go with the illusions. But there's the real one also. Torrent. It's gonna connect. The Ursa's just barraging attacks, but there you go with the cold embrace, just helping Nico survive, delaying the pain and the agony. SPG TV's right in the way, burst it out, 2 down for the council. Nico was saved by the
Winter Wyvern was on spot there. Without Winter Wyvern, Nico would just have gone off from the map. There was the X mark spot as well as the Fury swipes from Ursa, but then that heal from Winter Wyvern was very timely, and Bloodseeker was quick to go in for the support. A few seconds later, then there was the triple man gank, which had them 2 kills. So
Nice support coming in from Ncgc. The rotation was just perfect.
Very vigilant Winter Wyvern saved the day for the mid lane. So it's gonna do them good, and hopefully right now it was 2 attempts against the Clinks, but both were unsuccessful. A while ago we saw Ursa just diving in beyond the tower, a very foolish and risky move at that for the Ursa. And now this time, while they got it, a double man team by Kunka for Clinks comes in Wyvern for the save, and the cavalry charge by Bloodseeker just saves the day. Well, of course, Nico also had a kill there, so it's a 2-0 exchange in favor of Ncgc, which is very good for them.
Yeah, that was a good move. Now here comes the X mark, the Torrent. It's gonna connect. Polaris just slows them down. No, we got City of Lights just diving right in with the haste rune, but they're just blocking their way inside. Here comes Nico with the strafe, hitting TC Dex, but no. Oh, Nico got TC Jin. Right on time, nice TP. Slow down, City of Lights, no HP, Searing Arrows. He's gonna get to Fredo. Whoa, 3 players now down for the council. What's going on in this game?
That's where you're gonna see the pro players compared with amateur players. We saw that Clockwork was ganged up, and Clockwork just went into the woods instead of just running in open space wherein he could be hit and casted the spells. He just went into the woods and just casted all the skills that he could have to add damage and prolong the clash, providing enough time for the reinforcements to come in. There was Fletcher and Clinks as well as Crystal Maiden, and they got a 3-0.
With the ultimate, SPG wants to go in. Oh, City of Lights, low HP now. There goes the Cold Embrace again. You can't fight him with that earlier in the game. So many physical damage heroes. You can only attack Cold Embrace if you're a magical type hero.
So practically it's just a similar way of saying mini BKB or something like that. But with magic, it's a different way. You could hit him with magic, but not physical. So it's a reverse style of BKB, a small part of it.
This Winter Wyvern is the key here. If he can save all or everybody in this game.
Yeah, so Winter Wyvern is gonna be the big nanny there.
Yeah, and here we go with the Blood Right. But Ursa went down. Cold Feet didn't snap. And now Ncgc almost
10-2.
10-2. And look at the gold exchange right there at the mid lane. Oh, and we have a ganking action at the top lane also. Very aggressive Ncgc team, and now they are leading in the graphs. 8K ahead.
It's kind of one-sided game right now. It's never a good idea to be inside the Blood Right.
Ooh, just right on the damage, right on the spot. Nico with the Searing Arrows got the kill. Earth Shaker down. And now ahead. Ahead 2 digits.
They really have to get their thing together. Earthshaker is not utilizing his opportunity on the off lane to item up. He's just being ganked a while ago by Bloodseeker, and now as Bloodseeker is roaming, now comes in Clinks to further up push against the bottom lane, and they're rotating quite nicely and efficiently, if I may say so.
What an amazing play by Nico, just timing it out. Just backing off right away. Oh, I'm gonna get this one. I know you're gonna go down. So that was pretty... Oh, there we go, Lost Rider. Fisher counters out, but he knocks out Irene. And free TP. Meanwhile, the mid lane, we got some Flash Deer Cold.
There you go.
With the Embrace again. Nice save by the Winter Wyvern. Here comes Nico with the damage output of the Searing Arrows. Jin is gonna go down. Whoa.
In the nick of time.
The rotation of Ncgc is perfect. Right on time. Here comes the hook shot of top lane. The Urn And Lost Riders now gonna go down on the floor. Versace on the floor right away in an instant. Oh, amazing Ncgc team.
On both fronts, on the top and middle lane, they're quite being aggressive and just racking in kills after kills. The Bloodseeker there was almost dead, even with the spam of damages. Just in the nick of time, that last hit just gave him enough life to sustain another attack and just kill the other one. Yeah. And he was able to just speed up because of 2 kills. And now there was also Kunkka being chased by Fletcher, almost out of life, furthering the speed of Bloodseeker and just giving him enough fuel to speed up.
Here comes the key player, once again slows down. City of Lights, Bloodride's gonna be dropped here. No, the ultimate from Ursa. 3 players now in the middle lane with the Earthshaker. And here comes the X-Mark. Cold Embrace just to save himself. Here comes the Ghost Chip. It's gonna hit the Wyvern, low HP. Slow down, nice!
The
ultimate
curse
coming in from the winner Wyvern right on time. He almost went down with the heal. SPG backing off. Slows down with the Crystal Maiden. Low HP. Lost Rider. No, it's not going to connect, but here comes SPG just killing off the Ursa right away. Fisher and the stun is going to connect. Ncgc Polaris with the X-Mark. Uses the stick. He got Cold Feet in the mid lane, but 3 players down from the council. Oh, nice hook shot. That was a good skill shot coming in from Irene.
Rampage!
Just watching him, giving SPG the Rampage. Whoa. They were 2 of Ncgc players were just watching SPG waltz in and giving him the kill.
A series of sloppy attacks. They did not focus fire. They just focused fire on the Winter Wyvern, and after that, things just went ugly and they forgot about Bloodseeker there.
Oh, and another Cold Embrace coming in from the Winter Wyvern. Cold Feet is gonna pop, and the Ursa's gonna knock him down. TNC Jin, low HP. TC Jin running away. Here comes the cops. Locked in City of Lights. Irene just managed to grab a kill. SPG now dropping off the blood right. Here comes the Lost Rider. Goes down.
Whoa.
Both ways. No HP Jin. You're gonna go down, sir. Death slowed down, but just a maiden.
Triple kill.
And another onslaught coming in from Ncgc. 4 players down now. And the Winter Wyvern is just giving free hugs and kisses on his teammate, who are currently low on HP.
Yeah, the analysis for the last 2 minutes would be simple. It was a massacre, something like that. Just that simple.
Yeah.
And they're having a hard time bringing down the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker is just having
Here
a party.
Another Blood Right again, but the Cold Embrace just saves SPG. Torrent is going to connect, but there's going to be no Ghost Chip. Here comes the Curse. The X-Mark and the Torrent is going to connect. Here you go with Irene. No Doctor, but no, he's going to go down, sir. Polaris, no HP, no. He's going to go down. The Clockwork Irene is going to go down also. Now here comes a payback coming in from... Oh, there you go with the jukes, but no, he's still going to go down. Winter Wyvern. They're really mad at this guy right now, and at this point of the moment, we should really kill this guy. Low HP, now he's scoring on all 4s. There you go with another Golden Brace just to lengthen his HP, and he's suffering. But I'm gonna drag this down. The stun is gonna kill.
They already knew they had this game, right? For now, even if they died, all of them, well, at different intervals. Yeah. They already knew that this is already a one-sided game. The items are really far apart now. Look at Bloodseeker there. He already has.
That's the later.
Yeah, at what 14 minutes as compared to, let's say, Sven. He only has this. So
way far ahead, and there we go with Nico just solo killing everybody. Now the dust is gonna be popped. City of Lights wants to chase him out, but the dust is still there. Here comes the Nova, and the Fisher almost got Nico. No way, Polaris is just gonna sacrifice himself right here. Okay, he's gonna go down. But here comes the Blood Right. Lost Rider is gonna be the target here. Blade Mail is gonna be pop up. Hook shot right off the map, and there you go, 2 down. SPG double kill, and we are gonna watch him have a triple kill.
Another triple kill.
Right away.
Third one at that.
Yeah. What an amazing rotation by Ncgc. Coming in at the 15th-minute mark of the game. Grabs don't lie. Way ahead. 22k gold. Ooh, we go with the ice pass, but Nico was gonna dodge that one. He knew in an instant that you're gonna go ultimate on me. So I'm gonna just sidestep away and look at Ncgc net worth now. Bloodseeker 11k gold, followed by the clicks and all top 4.
So practically 4 of the top 5 would be for Ncgc
from
here.
NCG. And look at the damage output coming in from Nico, just smothering away.
Well, you have the courage.
Apparition.
Yeah, the item would be lessening the magic resistance.
Here we go with the sword, but the cold embrace again is gonna save. Here we go with the curse. Irene wants to jump right in. Here comes the Cox. He's gonna be hit by the Ice Blast, but no siree. We're gonna attack the Kunkka, and Jin is gonna go down. Here comes the ultimate. Oh, and again
lordy.
with the skill shot from the hook shot.
Another triple kill?
And this is gonna be painful to watch.
No.
At the point of view, at the vantage point of the council, this is gonna be so heartbreaking. 38 and 8 in favor of Team Ncgc, and at the 16th minute mark, we are gonna go at the mid lane and at the bottom lane, just destroying the barracks. There you go. I think this is gonna be the game.
Yeah,
there's no
probably.
GG call.
They're waiting until the last
the blade mill, and the BKB is going to be popped up. The Ice Blast is going to connect, but also he's going to get Polaris. There you go with the Ursa. You want to charge right in. We got the proper CC Warrior. Cold Embrace again. Nice positioning by this winner, Wyvern. Low HP Nico, but the Cold Beat is going to hit Nico. Damage output Polaris is just going to let it go, but right on time he wants to back out. The stun is going to connect him. Stick is going to be used, but the Nova is just going to hit him right away. The curse! Oh, it didn't manage to save Polaris, but there you go. SPG wants to go in. No. And there you go. They're going to go mad on this guy. The winner Wyvern now is going to die.
Right now, they're just practically playing along, just prolonging the game, but they're having fun, just being relaxed and all. They are not really caring much right now, as you can see.
There we go. The Ice Blast is going to connect. Baby is going to be popped, but the ultimate from Ursa is not going to give him any damage.
Even if you see if it's a team wipeout, it's still a 28k advantage for Ncgc.
Still.
They could afford to just get wiped out, but yeah, of course, they don't have to be that complacent. It's still 18 minutes and into the game, and things might go ugly if they continue having this fun clashes, if you could call them like that.
Oh, miracles happen in Dota 2 also, so let's see if these guys can come back.
That would be the ultimate comeback.
That would be the ultimate comeback. 41 on 13 in favor of Ncgc.
They just had a rampage, 3 triple kills, and practically they just had the tanks for dinner or breakfast.
Here we go. Jin is gonna use a Shadow Amulet just to hide. X Mark is gonna be popped right away. The winner Wyvern is gonna be hit by the torrent, but there's gonna be no follow-up.
They're so mad at the Wyvern. Wyvern was the cause of all these things happening bad for the council. Even with the sure kills and free kills that they could have had, Winter Wyvern was there to thwart their plans, and well, of course, SPG here, Bloodseeker, will just be getting the kills instead.
Yeah, and look at the torrent. I don't mind the torrent. I just want the tower.
Yeah.
Glyph is gonna be popped. X mark, no connect. And there you go with the cogs. The stun is gonna hit Irene, but the battery assault is gonna cancel out the enchant totem. Torrent is gonna be used as well. Way too tanky. Irene 4 stops out. Jin, low HP. Whoa, look at the bombardment from SPG. Just getting the kills and running way too fast.
3 hits and they die. The tanks die on 3 hits. That's so crazy.
My God. Oh, and there we go with a 2-man Echo Slam, but no sirree. SPG right on time, just gonna pop the BKB. He's gonna drop down the Ancient Apparition. That's low HP. Jin, I'm gonna go for you. You're gonna go down.
It's purely a massacre. This is already a one-sided game. Yeah.
Yeah, and there you go. The call.
35,000 net worth, and facts don't lie.
Yeah.
and they just had to ease it up to 36,000.
Whoa! I'm quite speechless right now. I don't know what to say. It was a snowball game and a good game.
So what just happened? Well, here's the thing. On the 12-minute mark, while even if it was already quite a one-sided deal, the Rampage there just bumped them up way above 20,000, if I'm not mistaken. And also, it prevented the 3 tanks, especially Ursa, Kunka, as well as Sven. They didn't have time to even farm for a dagger. That already cost them so much trouble and damage. And the kills coming in for Bloodseeker just boosted his iteming way up. There you see, what, 20 minutes? He already has a BKB, this Desolator and the Blade Mail and what have you. Most practically also still has money for buyback or something else to boot.
Yeah,
and
just to save up.
It was just a massacre by Bloodseeker, and they didn't have an answer for that. Everyone was panicking even without the... Well, yeah, panic. Yeah. So they didn't have... the council didn't have daggers that could give them a tactical advantage, and it just was too quick for them. Yeah. Something like that.
Way too fast. And this Winter Wyvern from Ncgc is way too good.
Yeah, you gotta thank the Winter Wyvern here. Even, yeah, he wasn't really that burst a hero of a burst damage during this game. The tactical advantage or the timely saves, especially on the hitters like Clinks, and the Clinks as well as the Bloodseeker there, preventing their deaths and losing gold and momentum as well as XP gains. That gave them a little bit more advantage with itemizing, iteming up, and there you go. And everyone else has a Desolator as well as this medallion.
Yeah,
that was way
too fast.
Way too fast.
Itemization by Ncgc. We got Japoy here. Look at the Deso BKB. And look at the course right there. Orchid. And just Irene was just stuck with a basic, but he knows what to do. I just go with the hook shot.
Yeah.
And look at what happened earlier.
Yeah.
Hook shot after hook shots after hook shots, and that was very devastating.
And what happened was, instead of the council providing disruptions during the clashes, it was CM as well as Clockwork providing disruptions, causing them to just lose track of who they should be hitting, because if they forget one hero, there's Clinks spamming from behind, of course, with the Orchid not being able to cast, and they would be focusing there. And then here comes Bloodseeker, and if ever Clinks would be low on HP, comes in Winter Wyvern.
The Wyvern.
And they are really, really well choreographed there. And all the hitters, even with all those HP supposedly for the council, it was just like knife through butter because of those Desolators and the medallion.
Yeah, and if these guys who got horror melee heroes, if these guys are just sticking up, the curse from the Winter Wyvern is just gonna counter you away, and they're just gonna back off, or they're just gonna watch you kill each other and smother their faces off.
So in a nutshell, luck as well as skill and fast fingers, and the focus of kills being on Bloodseeker just amped him up way up there with net worth for those items.
Yeah, and there you go. The council had no answers for Ncgc, and Ncgc is gonna take this game. This
matchup
between the council against Ncgc from Mindanao and from Davao City.
And this brings them up to a 4-0 rank here, or not really rank, but rather placing in the round robin.
Yes, and there you go. This game is going to be taken away by Ncgc, and we are going to go back for a break.
Okay, see ya.